just realized that the resource center didn't get the same exact type of tent that they did a couple months back the last time I got a tent from them. And so the lock that I have doesn't actually fit on here, I think. So yeah. Well, it doesn't really matter because I won't be in this spot long. Dang, the ground's about to be wet. I thought it looked a little different, but I wasn't really sure because I haven't had one in a while. Some of that stuff. And the ground's pretty bumpy, but this was the flattest spot that I could find. I don't even have a tarp under this because I don't plan to stay here in this spot long. And I didn't want to use all of my gear for some place. But I probably wouldn't even stay overnight due to a couple reasons. It's like apparently a lot of people stay out here, especially serial killers, but like not a lot of people are ever really in these areas, even though this is where people go jogging and stuff. See a couple vans up there. Pretty sure that was nowhere near visible. They already passed by. Park patrol's just up there. Well, I guess I might as well go ahead and get in here. I just kind of feel some type of way because I really like to always have locks on the tent. I mean, I don't even have the amount of locks I'm supposed to have right now. So I'm trying to see. And of course, they, people can always still get in, but like, locks slow people down at least. But of course, dang, these shoes are dripping too much. I don't want to have mud all in here already. That's why I'm supposed to have a piece of paper in my bed that I can lay down on the floor. So mud can get everywhere. This is all I have. I'm supposed to use this for something else. Honestly, I feel like this tent is way smaller than the one that the resource center gave out the other time. And actually, it definitely is. I thought it looked different. But honestly, one of the good things about smaller tents is that they encourage you to not get a whole bunch of extra bull crap that you don't actually need that takes up a whole bunch of space. And then when you have to move spots, you can't even carry all of it because it's too much stuff. Trying to see if the highway was visible. This isn't really a good camera, but it's not. Or at least the street, because I can see like a road. But I don't know. Yeah, it's not visible on here. It's a good view. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so this is a line trend. Definitely not as big as the one the resource center gave at other times, like I already said. Honestly, let me just check. I swear the lock can't fit through here, but I still want to check. It looks like it can fit through this one, but maybe not. Maybe not the other one. can't even get the lock open. Okay. But yeah, so what I usually do is I have... Yeah, it definitely can't fit. I was trying to lie to myself. It just makes you feel a little better because honestly, having locks on my tent saved me like twice or something like that. Well, really once. The first situation wasn't even that serious, but it's still really inconveniencing when people do try to come in and rob you and stuff. Although the thing is, people really only like to come in and rob your tent if they think you're not in there. So if people think you're not in your tent, then they're gonna want to come in. Socks are wet. But yeah, so this is the inside. Okay, wait a minute. The other one had one of these hook things right here in the middle. And I had tried to... Actually, no, I'm thinking of another tent. But I swear the other one, it wasn't all the way up here though. It was like at least like right there or something. But I would put my portable fan up there. But, oh yeah, I know something that I wanted to say but forgot to say. So, in my other tents, I had like some newspaper down and I had my shoes on it. And it would be like in the front of the tent. And I would make sure I'd take my shoes off and don't like step in my tent with shoes on for obvious reasons. Because like doing that is honestly worse than walking around in the house with carpet with shoes on. Because in a tent you have to lay on your floor and you don't have any other options. And also you just don't want mud and dirt all over your stuff. Okay, wait. I gotta stop recording though because I gotta save battery life. Okay, actually I want to add something else in that I didn't notice until just now. The windows are also different, but they're kind of similar to the ones on this last type of... Oh, actually, this isn't even a lantern. I can't even... I really said lantern. This is a s'more tent. Thought it was one of the lantern ones. It's similar, though. So, yeah, this means I don't like s'more tents. I really don't. So, basically, the windows are really weird because I can't, like, zip or close the windows from the inside, only from the outside, and I don't like that for obvious reasons. Because it's like, I guess stuff like this is good for when you're camping and when you're not really worried about other people, but it's not really the best when you're homeless. But now it makes sense why this is so much smaller than the one I had last time, because this is a different brand. Also, by the way, this is dirt that I wiped up, not crap, because I know people will think. But yeah, I'm trying to think of something else. I guess that's just it. It's just like some safety stuff, and it's like people can look in and I can't do anything about it from the inside. One good thing though is that, like, at least in the daytime, you can see people's shadows and stuff, so you can know when people are close to the tent, or at least if they're really close. But this is just part of why I try to find the most isolated spots, because a lot of people rather be in like homeless encampments and they rather be in places with a lot of people because it can quote unquote be safer, even though it makes them more likely to get robbed and stuff. But they rather get robbed and be around people that do know and will say something if they're robbed or something serious happens, like someone tries to kill them or whatever. Even though that's really not even true, because the people who say that and are in encampments, there's people around them and even themselves that have gotten attacked and there was no one around at the time to do or say anything. Like this deaf dude had got beat up by somebody in an encampment, and it's kind of like it's really not that safe. I'd rather just know that I'm not around anybody else, and if something does happen, it happens, and be around a lot of people that I know are gonna do things, just because I feel more, well, less lonely, and I also know that there are a couple people around that may do or say something if they're even around me when whatever happens. Because another thing, if I didn't already say it, people who like try to stay around a lot of people are always getting robbed. They're always talking about how they're getting robbed, even whole tents stolen, tents, bikes, whatever else. That's why I'm glad that I'm good at finding some of the most isolated spots.